We are back with another Not So PG podcast. And before we get started, first time I actually want to do this, I want to ask you guys of a favor. If you can, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share. Definitely share. Share this with a friend. Help get those views up for us on our long form. We put a lot of work into these episodes. And if you liked it, hopefully your friends will like it. And we can keep putting out this amazing content for you. But you saw we only had Garrett on the last episode. Gianni is back for episode number 17. I don't know. I think it's 17, 18. Good one. Something. You'll 19. Read the number when you watch the episode. You'll figure it out. But today, we want to get into all of it. We want to get sexy. We want to get political. We want to get dangerous. We want to talk shit about people. We want to really destroy people's relationships. We want to just...
What are you on about? Bro?
We want to be put in a position where you go, they went there. They went there, and I had a great time. So, Gianni, on this episode of They Went There, what are we going to talk about? You tell us. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling horny. The balls are tingling. We're having a good day. Same old. But I wanted to talk about something that I do that I actually found out is actually insanely bad for you. And it's sleeping with the TV on.
Oh, dude. I feel like a lot of people do that, actually.
And
who's been telling you to stop?
Shut up.
Okay, go on.
Because I've tried sleeping without the TV on. I've tried it many a time.
Yeah.
And I can't. Mm-hmm. And the reason is I start thinking, and then when I think, the only thing that I think of is monkeys. Why is it monkeys? Don't know. First thing that
told me this.
Yeah, first thing that comes to my mind is monkeys.
What the fuck?
Don't know why.
I think you got to turn the TV off and see where this monkey thought goes.
I have.
And where do the monkeys?
The monkeys end up starting to dance.
And you start living with them?
And then no, they start dancing, and then they get like bananas in their hands. They start throwing them and shit.
Wait.
And then after like a half hour, I'm like, fuck this. Let me put the TV on.
Wait. Stop. Are you?
I swear to God.
Do you think it's because you're gonna think of monkeys that you're like?
Well, so I'll sit there and I'm like, well, I'll turn the TV off, close my eyes, I'll be like, all right, well now what am I gonna think about? I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna think about monkeys though. I'm like, fuck, I don't think about monkeys. I think, and then it just happens.
I think that's a symptom of your sleeping with the TV on.
Yeah, probably.
I think it's like your brain.
My brain needs to be active in some.
Doesn't know how to just chill out.
Yeah.
And you just go back to this monkey thought.
Yeah. Well, the main thing with the TV is that if you do sleep with the TV on or some. What is it? Radiant light? Is that what it's called?
Light off the TV, yeah.
With that in your face and the noise in the background, your body could never actually go into a deep sleep. So what I learned to do back at home is I set my TV to that. If I don't touch the remote for like 30 minutes, it immediately shuts off.
Yeah. Because
I've noticed that ever since I've been doing that, I actually get 8 hours of sleep. I used to only be able to sleep 5-6 hours a night, no matter what.
Bro, I mean, I would walk in your room while you're asleep and... not in a weird way, but like grab something, and the TV's blaring like super light, bright TV at you, and you're just sleeping. I'm like, why would you want that? Why would you want that? But I get it because when I was younger, I would fall asleep with the TV on too. Like I get fall asleep watching a show, whatever it is. Here's when I changed. I changed during Hurricane Sandy. All the power was out, and I couldn't go to sleep.
Oh, I used my phone.
I couldn't go to sleep with anything on, so I just for a week straight didn't have any TV.
Yeah.
And that week I had the best sleep of my life, and I fell in love with closing my eyes and absence. And I loved the deep thought chatter in my head that I would have while going to sleep. And I found that I would get a lot of really good ideas before going to bed. And moving into my TikTok era, I would come up with my TikTok ideas before bed because I'd turn everything off. And I'm like, I should think about tomorrow's TikTok. And I would come up with my TikTok ideas. Wow. I'd open my eyes, write the note down, and then go to sleep. So there's just so much good thought, so much time where, think about it like this, dude. Your whole day, you're on your phone. Even now, I'm addicted. I'll be while I'm brushing my teeth, I'll have a podcast playing in the back.
Yeah, you do.
You never have time to self-reflect, understand things you've done throughout your day. And I think that's what can cause a lot of stress and anxiety for a lot of people. And for you to, now you're going to sleep and your brain still has to listen to chatter and bullshit in the background. Yeah. It's got to be so bad for you. And that's why I've been begging you to just turn the TV off. And so many people, even our other brother Joe, you watch TV when you go to sleep. It's but it can't be hard because
it is.
Here's the thing, it's not that hard.
You tried going to sleep while you got dancing monkeys in your head. Let me know how that goes.
Let it go somewhere else, bro. Focus your attention on your car content.
But then I'm up thinking about my car content. If I'm thinking about something, I can't go to sleep. My brain will not let it die. It's so bad to the point where if I go on vacation and there's no TV, I'll make sure to bring my laptop. Or if I forget my laptop, I'll leave my phone charging and have YouTube propped up right in front of my face.
That's a problem. We're curious back home. You guys, what are some ways you go to sleep? Or if you've used to watch TV before going to sleep, what's a way that you kind of were able to ease out of that? Because I cold turkeyed it. But the thing is, like, the moment I felt how good it felt to have a clear head, turn off pitch black in the room, like, I fell in love with that. And I still love it. Like, now if I got to listen to a TV while going to sleep, I think it would annoy me. How about I know it would annoy me? You know? Like, maybe I'll throw, like, a 10-minute podcast on before bed if I still feel like I don't want to be in my brain. But I think it depends. You know what's interesting? I was talking to a buddy, and he recently got married, and his girlfriend, he was asking me if he should have a problem with this, right?
Okay.
I'm curious what you guys think as well. His girlfriend they're married now.
Yeah.
And they moved in together. Mm-hmm. His wife has a to-go bag.
Like, ready to leave?
Ready to leave. But nothing's wrong. There's nothing wrong. He's never been abusive.
Divorced that day.
So
no, I'm serious. I'm serious.
Here's what he said. She has a bunch of divorced friends that have all been in like a weird, sticky situation where like you catch them cheating, you have this bad fight, and they all told her, have a to-go bag that if you need to leave that night, you have money in here with this, clothes, extra stuff, and you could just go.
You know why I don't agree with that?
Well, let me finish. And she said to him, like, I don't think I'll ever have to use this. I trust you. I know you're a good man, but I just have so many divorced friends that said, have a to-go bag.
I don't like it. Because if you're in that marriage, you're supposed to be in that marriage. If you have a to-go bag, that means you already have one foot out the door. You're already ready for something to happen.
The idea in your head that something could lead you to leaving.
Yeah, exactly.
Good.
Exactly.
There shouldn't be
that thought of this marriage should ever end. No, it should be, you're my fucking ride or die. I'm your ride or fucking die. Why would you even think that this could happen?
Have that to go.
I understand that your friends were in a bad position, but you know what position we're in. You know me. I know you. I hope.
Yeah.
And if we do that, if we do know each other that well, and this is meant to be, it's meant to be.
It's crazy.
Because there's no point in time that if I get into a massive fight with any girl I've ever been with, there's no chance that you won't have 10, 15 minutes to go pack shit if you need to.
Yeah.
What are you gonna hate me that bad that you need to just grab a bag and leave?
It sounds so aggressive.
Like, you know what I mean? I
don't know, man.
Like, bro, it's not like
some people will disagree because then we have these conversations and then some people come down and like, you're making it hard for people that are in abusive relationships. And it's like, I always have to respond and be like, dude, I'm not talking.
We're not talking about those. We're talking about a normal marriage. Everything's perfect.
Relationship.
Yeah.
In that case, they shouldn't be together in the first place.
100%.
What was I
Someone
talking about?
Got to fucking jail if it's abusive.
What were we talking about? There was a clip we were talking about where I was like, oh yeah, no one should know what you and your partner are going through. Yeah, and someone was like, how is someone in an abusive relationship supposed to tell?
But that's not what we're talking about.
I'm like, bro, if that's the case, I think go past telling your partner and telling your family. Tell the police. Yeah. That is a separate conversation.
Yeah.
Entirely. So
we're talking when we talk about the general.
Yeah, let's get that
normal person.
We're talking about a healthy relationship. Yeah. There's no real problems, minor difficulties or major ones.
You guys fight over casserole for dinner.
Yeah. Not tuna casserole. Like the brisket. No, very different thing, and it's not funny, but like you get the point.
That's
like,
why I said casserole. How about?
Yeah, but there's a comedy skit that I'm referring to. That's why.
Don't watch it.
Don't watch it.
It's not funny.
It's not that funny. But no, it's a funny skit. Anyways, but no, yeah, we're not trying to help the abusers. Fuck them. You guys bury them under the jail. But yeah, bro, I agree. I feel like a to-go bag is just crazy because it's like.
Well, you know what that reminds me of?
But like,
imagine I had a side girl and I said she's just a friend, but like, God forbid something happens, that's who I go to after. I feel as though it's almost like that's your way out. You're ready to go.
I feel like I was talking to a friend that I was talking to a girl, and I actually really respected her like mindset on it, but also not. Where I was like, "Would you sign a prenup?" And she was like, "No, I wouldn't." I was like, "What if it was vice versa? What if you made more money than him?" And she was like, "I would not sign the prenup because that." She was saying like us, it's alluding that something might go wrong. She's like, "In my marriage, I'm going to be with someone that we both know we're perfect." And I was like, 50% of the time, 50% of the time, it doesn't go perfect.
Yeah, literally.
You know what I mean? But I feel like,
look what happened to Johnny Depp.
But for me, the difference is, but here's the difference, because that's how people would flip it on us. For me, the difference is like a prenup has to do with money, and that just cancels out that cancels out someone that maybe has ulterior motives with the money that they can now leave,
of course,
and take half of your shit,
of course.
Whereas the to-go bag is like, when I gotta leave one day, I could just take this bag and leave.
I think you not signing a prenup is worse than the go bag.
I think it proves that you're in it for more because
if you
know our relationship is so perfect and I'm never gonna.
Then why wouldn't you sign it?
Then why would you not sign the prenup saying?
I'd sign it.
Yeah, I don't need to take your money.
If my wife was making 10, she's My wife is Jeff Bezos, making that much money. And I truly love her, and I don't give a shit about the money. I'm signing the prenup because I truly love her. I truly love her, bro. Why wouldn't I?
I might not.
If I know.
I might not sign that prenup. That's a lot of money. Okay. No, you're right.
But bro, you know what I'm saying?
If I
if I truly love her, I know I'm not doing shit. I would make her sign, like, you know, if you fuck me over, you're going to give me something, because fuck out of here, because I know I'm not doing something. Nah, I know. Nah, but like, if she wanted me to sign something, I'd sign something. It's fine.
Do you know how the richest woman in the world became the richest woman in the world?
Wasn't it from divorce?
By divorcing Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
Crazy.
Imagine giving a woman enough money to make her the richest woman in the world through your divorce with her.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But I don't know. I think maybe she was probably with him through like the buildup of their career.
I think so. I think she was with him prior to the massive amounts of billions.
Because otherwise there's no way he would have married someone and
not signed the prenup. Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
You know what I mean?
Shot.
It's funny seeing Bezos now. He's like jacked because he's on test.
Yeah, I saw.
He's like a Lex Luthor type.
Hilarious.
Now. It's so funny.
You know who needs to start taking tests?
Me. Who?
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
That dude needs some trend.
He might be on a
no, he has a massive like beer belly.
Does he?
You didn't see the picture of him on the boat with his wife, and everyone was like violating him.
He looks super.
It was honestly pretty fucked up. They were like coming at his whole life.
Yeah, dude. It's always like body positivity until it's like a
billionaire, right?
Dude on his boat. And you're like, look at that
fucking loser. It's like yo, dude's going to Mars, and you're gonna call him fat. That's crazy,
bro. People think that he might be the Antichrist.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Apparently Elon Musk's old babysitter said that. This is gonna sound fucking insane.
Oh, I've heard this.
She there's an interview of her, and apparently there's pictures of her showing like she was his babysitter.
Yeah.
And she was like, he would like speak in tongues and open portals.
Yeah.
There's an interview of her saying this, and you're like,
yeah.
He was opening what? And if anybody's opening portals in their room, it's multi-billionaire,
it's probably
super
Elon
genius
Musk.
Elon Musk.
If someone's opened a portal in his room, it's probably Elon Musk.
Dude, we love trying to open portals, but he did it. Inside joke. No one else is probably laughing.
They don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
When we take psychedelics, we get excited and we talk about trying to open portals.
Don't say we.
Okay.
Gianni's excitement gets very high at one point.
Gianni wants to open portals.
And I look at everyone and I say, yo.
Let's open a portal.
You can totally open a fucking portal right
Dude, when you're under the substance of psychedelics, man, you think you might float.
You think.
You think I could float.
You say, let's go to the top of this skyscraper and see how far we could fly. Because you think you can.
Literally fly.
No,
you ever see that skit? Oh my gosh.
Wait,
can I say a point?
Yes.
What do you think if you ask a girl like that you just started talking to?
Yes.
Like, hey, like, do you want a boyfriend? And she's like, yeah, I want a boyfriend. Like, I'm looking for a boyfriend right now. Mm-hmm. Like, do you think that's a red flag?
Yeah.
Why?
Mainly because I've always told everyone, like, I have had a lot of friends that said, like, oh, I'm looking for a girlfriend, I'm looking for a boyfriend. Like, I would really love someone right now. It's like, no.
Yeah.
Like, that person's going to come when they're going to come. You should never, like, I've learned lately with a lot of the stuff that you've been teaching me, I've come a lot happier within myself. And I realize that there's no point in life if you're searching for something.
Yeah.
You should never be in search of anything. Everything that you need will come to you. You just need to stay positive, stay happy. Whenever anything worries you, just remember, it could be worse. Mm-hmm. It could be worse. Everything happens for a reason. A lot of things lately that have been happening to me that I normally would freak out about, go crazy stressed about. Since I've found peace, I would just look up and be like, oh, you know what? Everything happens for a reason. It was meant to be. Mm-hmm. It was meant to be.
What? And what's crazy is the perfect person comes when you weren't looking for anything.
Exactly.
That's when that perfect person
The best relationships that I've seen even around me were people that weren't looking for a relationship. They ended up just literally stumbling upon them in the middle of nowhere.
Because, and also here's the thing, like, and here's why it's a red flag. Somebody's like, why is it a red flag? If you're talking to somebody, guy or girl, and they're like, I'm looking for a partner right now, it generally means that the next person they start hooking up with, they're just going to date. Yeah. Like, they just want a boyfriend or girlfriend. And that's such a horrible way to look at relationships because it's, for me, like, I'm dating to marry, right?
Well, you're just looking for excitement at that point.
And the girls, like, there was a girl I was talking to that was very attractive, and she said that to me, and I was like, oh, like, I kind of liked you, and, like, I feel like that if you were hooking up with someone else, you just date them.
You would just say that.
And I was right.
Yeah.
I stopped hooking up with her. She dated the next kid. They broke up in a month. Yeah. And I was like, there you go. Like, you literally dated this kid for a month for what? just because you were looking for a boyfriend, and he was probably shocked because you're very pretty.
Yeah.
And said the same shit to him, and he dated you.
He rode with it. Yeah.
And he rode with it, and then you guys broke up because you weren't meant to be, because you just started dating the next person you hooked up with.
Yeah, I've yelled at a lot of people that said that to me.
Often, bro.
Like a lot of girls that have said that to me. I'm like, don't say that.
No, what that tells me is you're not happy with yourself. You're not happy being single. You feel lonely, and that means that there's something you have to search for within yourself. And then when you fully start to love yourself, that's when you could be happy alone, and then that's when the right person comes.
Yeah, you just haven't found peace.
Yeah,
that's what that is. You haven't found peace.
Yeah, and like I see some of these guys and girls that are like on dating apps, and they like I know a girl that just goes on a new date every weekend. And again, I think some people might disagree with me that that's a problem, but it's like why go on a date with a new person every weekend? Like, you're not gonna find the right person that way. Let's be honest. Not. Like going to like a dinner like with a new guy every weekend. Like, I know that's
have
fun.
That many dudes ready.
Well, from dating
first
apps,
of all,
because she's a pretty girl. She's a pretty girl. It's easy to get these guys to take her on a date, and she's a bit older, so they have to take her out.
Have that much time?
Well, they have a weekend. She's like a
yeah, but like you gotta text them. It's not just like go on the weekend. You gotta text them. You gotta set up a day.
But,
that's a lot of time out of your day.
The reason I know this isn't because she tells me. She posts it on her Instagram.
Yeah, and you see it.
New date, new guy, and then she shits on them.
Yeah,
and then she makes fun of them.
It's so fucked up.
And I'm like,
thank God you never went on a date with her.
I was like,
you would have been one of those guys.
I said
fucking
that.
Pussy.
I was like, imagine I'm gonna date this girl. Now I gotta worry. She's ready to be like, oh, it was nice going on a date with you. And she's like, that fucking idiot eats with his mouth open. Not going on a date with him again. Fuck, dude. But I think it's just one of those things that you get accustomed to it.
Yeah.
You're used to it. But it's like,
yeah, that's your life now.
It's like, I don't know, bro. Meeting someone on a dating app, like I hear stories where people get married off dating apps.
Yeah.
But I think it happens to be with the right people that happen to be very chill, and they couldn't find somebody.
They were both on dating apps for not the reason of
just hooking
lust.
Up. But then this girl would complain and be like, this guy, it turns out, was living with his girlfriend, and she hit me up, and I'm like, but you're on a dating app where these guys just want to fuck. You know what I mean? Like go on like Christian Mingle. You know what I mean? Like maybe they're
literally right.
Like go on. Like,
literally.
I don't know. Are there other sites for like you could? But you know what? You could put on some of your dating profiles. I think like looking for something, and then only make it be for some other people that are also looking for something.
Yeah,
but they're not doing that.
They're not doing that. No one's doing that.
They're not doing
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You want to hear something weird that someone told me, and I sat there and thought of every fucking object?
Tell me.
There's not a single object on this earth that you don't know what it feels like to lick.
I think we spoke about this.
Not on the podcast.
No?
I said it to you at the gym, and you were like, no. You were like, but you could touch it. But like even things that you've never touched.
Yeah, I guess I can imagine what it would feel like to lick it. But that's like a stupid statement because I can imagine what it feels like to touch something with my butt.
No, it's not the same. No, but like you could imagine what your tongue would feel like.
I want you to imagine
that light. You've never touched that light in your life.
I want you
to know what it feels like to lick it.
You've never felt this fist fucking punch you in the mouth.
But I know what it would feel like to lick it.
But you know what it would feel like to hit you in the fucking mouth, do you think?
You know, fuck you.
See, I'm just telling you how stupid it is.
It's not, though. It's not.
Stupid point.
Al, you think it's stupid?
I think I'm on pizza.
Yeah,
fuck you.
You can imagine how anything feels.
Okay.
Drop it. Stupid. I want to ask you a question. It's a serious question.
All right.
And I don't want you to answer right away.
No.
I want you to like think about it.
Okay.
Shock.
Okay.
If you were born, you ready? No, it's serious.
Okay.
Can't joke about this.
Well, I'm already laughing.
If you were born deaf,
okay,
what language would you think in?
Yeah, I've thought about that. What the fuck? Well, apparently,
isn't that concerning?
Isn't that concerning? Well, no. You would think in sign language. I'm not kidding.
You would think in hand symbols in your head?
Oh, actually, no. Yeah, you're right. No, you would think in the fucking language that everyone around you thinks.
They're deaf.
They still read, you fucking idiot.
But you think don't you not hear words in your head?
They still read.
I hear I'm going to the park today. I hear
they still read.
They can't hear that because they've never heard it before.
How do they read? Do they read hand signals? What are you talking about? They read a book.
So they probably think in like images of the Braille word.
No.
What?
That's blind. Braille is blind.
Shit. My bad.
What are you talking about, bro? It's whatever language they're living in.
So do you think
in America, they're thinking
English?
English.
Just see the words. They don't hear anything in their head.
No, I think they hear it.
What do you hear?
Bro, if my eyes are open and I'm thinking, am I seeing fucking my balls are hot? No, I'm thinking it. My balls are hot. They're going to think it.
Give me a second. Shh. No, I'm like sounding it out in my head. Like I hear it kind of.
I'm sure they hear it too.
They can't hear it because they never heard it. They don't. Their brain doesn't know what it sounds like.
Get a deaf guy in here.
Let me get a fucking deaf guy.
Go get a deaf guy.
We got to figure this out.
We got to look that one up.
How many times a week do you think is normal for having sex? You're in a relationship. You're in a healthy relationship with your girl.
All right. How far into the relationship? Because
Midway,
realistically,
you guys been dating for 8 months.
Okay, because I was gonna say beginning, everyone's fucking like every day.
Yeah, 8 months in. How many times a week?
Probably like 3. If you want
That's
to
what I'm
stay
hearing
happy.
on the internet. People are saying like 3.
Because one, someone's gonna get mad after like the 3rd day and be like, "Yo, why are we not doing the deed, man?"
I agree.
But like 3 is like almost every other day you're doing it. Like one day you're gonna be tired, one day you guys are busy. It's just like whenever you got the time, you're gonna, you know what I mean? One of those, right, fucking in there, 3 days a week.
I agree. I think 3 days a week is good.
Yeah.
What do you think about like people that get broken up with and like try to like beg almost for the person to stay with them? You know what I mean? I feel like it's more. I know it sounds like kind of open ended, but like I feel like it's so common.
So there's 2 ways to take this because I've seen 2 separate answers of people that have had it done to them.
Yeah.
There's one where I've seen girls love it and guys love it, where they're like, "Oh my God, they're fighting for me." But it's like, on my end, it's like, why would you fight if they're already done? Mm-hmm. Like if someone broke up with me, I'd never be like, "Please, no." Yeah. You made your mind up.
Yeah.
If you wanted to break up with me in the first place, that means it should be over already. Why would we sit here I'm going to beg you to love me? Get the fuck out of here. No.
And it kind of goes back to our other thing because it's like the kindest thing you could do for yourself is let people go when they want to go.
Yeah.
Because it goes back to the other thing where it's like the moment that you let someone go that doesn't want to be there, you're now leaving room for the person that was made for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if that person is trying to leave, they're not meant to be in your life.
Yeah.
And there's a person that's meant to be in your life. And this is what I explain to my buddies that can't get over their exes or even vice versa, girls that can't let go of that one guy that fucked them over. It's like you're doing an injustice to yourself and you're doing an injustice to the person that's meant to be with you.
Yeah.
That you're making them still wait for you to be available for them.
Yeah.
For that right
forcing
person.
this
and
thing to stay in front of you.
To stay in front of you that's not meant for you. And it's like when you look at it that way, when you look at it like, yes, you don't know this person yet, but that person that is destined for you, that person that is destined to be
out there.
Your wife, your husband, they're out there. And by you prolonging on this person that doesn't even want to be in your life, you're holding off on the person that is your person, is your real person. And one day when you're with that person, with your wife, with your husband, and you're in love, you're going to go, thank God I ended things with that horrible person that I should not have been with.
Yeah.
Or maybe not even horrible person that I just wasn't meant to be with.
Just you guys didn't clash the right way. It just should have never started in the first place and should have just ended.
Yeah, leave room for the people that are supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you're never going to find them.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that, again, goes back to people looking for something. Because if you're looking and you're picking up the first person every time, you're not leaving much room.
That's going to be a force. Yeah. If you grab the first person you're looking for, it's going to be a forced relationship,
and it goes
no matter what.
It goes back to manifestation, like you were saying, like, don't chase, attract. When you match the frequency of what you deserve, right? Mm-hmm. Like when you leave someone that's not meant for you, even though you wanted it to work, you're matching that frequency of, I know what I deserve. Yeah. And the universe is going to test you. You're going to go through tribulations. It's going to be hard. But then once you get through it, the universe is going to go, you passed the test. Yeah. Here's you matching that frequency of this is what I deserve in my life. And that goes for anything in life. Yeah, of course. That's why staying positive is so important. And I've fallen into so many bad habits of like bad mental thoughts. And I think we all do. And I think I need to check everybody at home because when you're having those thoughts of like, oh, I suck, this is never going to get better, you're doing yourself an injustice and you're just telling the universe that. And the universe wants to give you, I promise you, the universe wants to give you whatever you want. And if you tell the universe, I just always have these bad things happen to me and this is always going to go this way, it's going, okay, that's what you're asking for. Yeah. Right? Yeah. But the moment you start flipping it and saying, I'm okay, this is going to work out for me, this is what I want, and this is what I deserve, this is all for a reason, and you just speak with positivity in your life, you will get positivity back. Yeah, the way you talk is your reality. Fact. It is such a fact, dude. Yeah. And that's how you've been able to manifest your recent success. That's what's been happening to me. I was a very negative person, and everyone would be, gee, you're acting like a dick, you're acting like this. And I've actually learned that the way that I cope and the way that I'll actually relieve that stress and the way that I'll stop, acting like a dick. A lot of people even tell me, they're like, yo, G, being a dick, go get in your car, go on a drive. I've realized lately that
the thing that will change, you know, everything around me is just getting in my car, going on a drive. And I'll realize that, you know, I'll fucking, you know, walking around the house like that. And by the time I get out of the car and I get back in the house, fucking massive. The second I get in my car, massive smile on my face. Yeah. And it just changes fucking everything. Everything. And yeah, it's been helping a lot. It's been helping a lot. And ever since I've been coping with that, it helps me to come back in the house more positive, getting rid of that negative thought process in my head of, you know, fuck everyone around me, nothing's gonna work, and it clears my mind, and I'm like, you know what, everything's gonna be okay.
You know what's so sad?
Clears everything out.
You know what we saw today?
What?
Bro, we were in InNOut, and we saw a little girl go up to the fast food worker.
My God.
She must have been 10.
Honestly, maybe less.
Maybe younger,
small.
like 8 to 10. She was young.
She was young.
8's young. I think like 10.
I think 8 to 10.
Like 10, 9, 10.
Okay.
Anyway,
Who cares the fuck?
She's up there, and she's talking to the fast food guy, and she goes, "Where are my animal fries?" And we're like, I go, did this 10-year-old girl just talk to that guy like that? The first thing I said, and how right was I? I said, right. That means that this little girl watched her mother talk to workers like this. And this mom has no idea what a horrible example she's left for her daughter. Not even 2 minutes later, Gianni goes, "Peter, look at the mom." And the mom's sitting there going, "Where's the fries? Where's the food?" Talking to this guy. And I'm like, oh my God.
Geeking on the guy.
This woman has no idea what she's done to her daughter, that her daughter now thinks at that ripe age of fucking 9 or 10 that it's okay to talk to these people like this. Can you believe that? And so imagine how many times a day this woman's acting like this. That it's her daughter is a spitting image of her. Yeah. I can't believe how right I was. I was just kind of saying that because I was like, where else would this girl learn to talk like this?
We saw it
immediately. The mom came over acting the same way, and I was like, dude, that's so miserable, bro.
Well, the mom came over mad aggressive. She was
so aggressive.
She was like, "Where's the food?" She goes, "They didn't take the." She goes, "The fries are
animal fries."
She came back. InNOut. "Where the fuck are my French fries? We've been waiting an hour." You're at InNOut. You were not waiting a fucking hour.
And even if you are, you know what you're getting at InNOut.
Yeah,
we were missing our animal fries
lost
too.
Our fries.
How about I went to the guy? He never even responded. He was like, "Oh, okay." Food never came. I went back up to another employee, and I was like, I ordered InNOut fries. Took another like 10 minutes. I was probably waiting longer than she was.
Probably.
But it's not the end of the world. It's fucking, it's InNOut fries. I'm not at Catch Steak ordering a steak waiting an hour.
You're not getting the best service.
Yeah. And then I finally went up, and then he finally got me the fries and wouldn't give me it. And he was like, "You see that receipt?" And I was like, "We're not trying to steal animal fries, bro." Went back, showed him the receipt, took my fries. This girl had her and her 9-year-old daughter geeking out on a guy making minimum wage over animal fries. Literally.
Yeah.
Literally. But like a person like that just isn't happy. Like a person like that doesn't realize. Here's the thing. And I was talking about this in my head the other day, actually. It's funny. I have conversations with myself.
It's weird.
And I was like, bro, these people don't realize like, oh, this is why I thought it. I saw a guy like kind of like driving almost to the wrong side of the road and like didn't hit this person, but like it could have been an accident if it was worse. But it wasn't.
Yeah.
And the person driving by gave him the finger, like, "Fuck you," and drove by. And I was like, it's crazy how the world works, because you know what's going to happen now? You're going to make a mistake, and now someone's going to shit on you for it and make fun of you for it. And that's karma. That's how life works. And they're never going to even notice it. But that's why, like, even when someone fucks up or does something bad to me, like, dude, I wish them love now. It's so hard. Well, and that's, you know what's crazy? It's like, it's that. And listen to me, guys. I know I speak about Christianity a lot. This isn't even about being a Christian. Even if you're not a Christian, you should know
a good person.
Jesus was the most perfect person to ever live, and he was teaching people something about frequencies and energy and how you could be the happiest version of yourself. And it was forgiveness, even to the most horrible people. It's forgiving and letting go, because it'll bring you so much peace. And if we all just lived like that, the world would be perfect.
Well, I've been learning that, and I told you.
I
actually told you
your world would be perfect.
Well, look at what happened to us when we were driving to the gym yesterday. We were driving.
Yeah.
I was in the right lane, merged into the left lane. Did nothing wrong. That's literally the whole story. Wish I was kidding. Mm-hmm. The whole story. I merge. Some guy in a truck goes, "You fuck you, you fucking asshole." I went and smiled at him. Because you know why? He's going to be more upset that I smiled. But you know what? He's not going to be upset. He's going to be confused. That confusion of seeing my smile is going to bring up his energy, which is going to make him smile. And it happens. You know how I know it happens? Because I was that asshole.
Yeah.
I have, not the other day, but I have been. And there's been many a time where someone pissed me the fuck off, and I was like, "You fucking dumb fuck," and they went, and I went, "Yeah, I'm an idiot."
Yeah,
and it happens.
Yeah.
So there's no point in stooping down to their level, because it doesn't.
And also, so now you're allowing them to match your frequency of love, But guess what happens if you react to their negativity, freaking out on you? And
Yeah, now you're dropping your energy down to
Now you're
there.
allowing their low frequency ass to lower your frequency. And now this all comes back into manifestation. No, it's true.
Yeah.
Because now you're matching that frequency of low energy, of fighting, of hate. And now your frequency is lowered. And now all your manifestations that you wanted to come true your whole life, you've just made it that much harder. Now when you think about your aspirations, everything, it's not as easy to manifest. The goal is to live with love, raise your frequency, and then talk and think about the things that you want to achieve in your life, and they will come much quicker when you live in that mindset.
Yeah.
Truthfully.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
What's the difference between weed and pussy?
What's the difference, Gianni?
If you could smell the weed from across the room, that usually means it's good weed.
I don't know, dude. I like my girls a little seasoned.
Yeah, you like a good.
I like a nice. I like a nice.
Oh, good one of those. Fucking little throat punch. Love a good throat punch. An occasional throat punch, though. An occasional, like fresh out the gym, just fuck. Yeah, it's spicy. Why is it spicy?
Do you think you'd like a sweaty girl after the gym?
No,
Yeah, probably not.
No.
Salty.
because I've done it.
Salty.
I've done it.
That's not.
You've never done it?
No.
Fresh out the gym,
Nah.
and you're just fucking, you're rock,
It's like gross, dude.
rock dick hard, and you're like, fuck
gross.
it, I'm getting in there.
This is going to bring something back up. I said this on one of the first podcasts.
Wait, you'll fuck period blood, but you won't fuck a sweaty girl.
Well, it's different, dude.
What's different?
Like, no, like I'll do it.
Yeah, there's a whole other way. We're going in either way. I don't know what you're
Like
talking
I'll
about.
do it, but like I'd rather I like being like fresh. I like feeling clean when I'm having sex.
Yeah, but either way, you're going to be disgusting after, so why wouldn't you be disgusting before? And now you guys get to shower after anyway, so who cares?
I don't know, man. I just like feeling fresh. I like doing 2 showers.
This guy's a box.
I like doing a nice shower,
Nope.
sex, and then shower again.
See, that's just too much.
I don't think so. I'm
That's just too much.
I'm a big shower guy. I like being
That's
clean.
just too much. Like, I've done that.
I like being clean.
Like, if I'm that horny, I'm just going to do it.
Do you know that if you think your partner's sweat smells good?
Yeah, we spoke about this.
Yeah. If you think that your partner's sweat smells good, it means that your genetic coding are opposites, which means that, like, primally, you guys would have a very genetically strong child.
Yeah.
And that's why you think that their sweat smells good. So it means that you're a good fit if you guys...
Means you all should
If you can
produce.
smell each other's sweat and you enjoy that smell, like if your girl's ever said to you, like, why do you smell so good? And it's your sweat.
Every girl I've ever been
It
with
means
said
that you have a good genetic coding fit to have a
was
good
like,
genetically strong child,
that's
and you
my
would
shit.
actually be a very good couple together.
Yeah.
But if you think your partner smells like shit,
Fuck out
you
of
should
there.
probably move on to the next person.
Yeah. You're going to have some whack babies.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what's concerning? You know what's really concerning? What? There's no colors that don't have the letter E in it. Think.
I found one.
What?
Black.
Black E. Black. Yeah, you know, fuck you. Black's not a color, actually. Black's a shade.
Oh, pink
Black's a
too.
shade.
What about pink? Pink A.
Pink.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what's
Maybe I'm
crazy?
wrong.
Why are the hottest girls in the world always girls that have a name that ends in an A and sounds like Right? It's always like a fucking Stefania, Julia.
Who the fuck do you know named Stefania?
I know Stefania.
Do you actually?
She's pretty hot.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
I've never heard the name.
Want to see her?
Are you even sure that's a name? Are you sure that's a real person?
Stefania?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful Italian name, of course.
That's Italian? I thought that was more like Brazilian.
Stefania. Why did I say it like that? The fuck's wrong with me?
That was not it.
Dude, what do you think is like the hottest female name? But we already know it has to end in an A.
Yeah.
If you find a girl that's hot,
Yeah.
has a name that ends in A, and sounds like
Oh.
you better marry that girl.
Oh.
You better marry that girl and hold her down. But also, mind you, she's going to be a little crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're always a little crazy.
Yeah.
They're really hot and awesome and loyal.
So I've seen a
They're
chart.
insane.
There's a chart for women now.
Okay.
And so, right? So if this is the crazy level, this is the hotness level, right?
Okay, yeah.
They're never allowed to be on the same level. So if she's this hot, she's probably going to be like, no, wait. Fuck, what was it? Shit. This hot. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, so the hot level stops here.
Yeah.
The crazy level stops here.
Yeah.
Right, so if she's this hot, which top hotness,
Yeah.
she's probably going to be like this crazy.
Dude.
Right?
I wish
But
you
if
told me
she's
this
gonna
like
be
2 years ago.
But if she's gonna be like, you know, like, damn, she's cute, she's really hot, she's gonna be like, you know, right on the same level of
Yeah.
crazy. And then it just fluctuates like
It
that.
fluctuates, and then it's not always like that. There's some
It's
people
always like that. It's always like that.
Different. Okay.
It's always like that.
Yeah, I wish you told me that a couple years ago. I was talking to this really hot girl once, and she was like playing it like she was so cool. Like so cool. She's like, oh, I don't care, like you whatever you want, like I'm cool. I think for like 2 dates she did that. And then the third date I'm walking her home and she's like, remember when I told you I'm not jealous? I was like, yeah, she's like, I lied to you. I was like, that's a fucking weird way to put it.
But I feel like everyone's jealous.
No, and then she was like,
oh, like crazy jealous?
she's like, who are you talking to? I was like, what the fuck? I was like, hey, you get home. She was like,
You get home.
she's like, that means you're talking to somebody. I was like, I really want to sleep with you again. Please don't ruin this for me. I was like, I can't tell if you're kidding. She was like, who are you talking to?
Oh, God.
She was so funny. I was terrified.
I would just walked away.
How about?
You just turn around.
I think she was bipolar because she was so sweet.
Maybe.
She's like,
Yeah, maybe.
looked me in the eyes like, I lied about being normal. Who the fuck are you talking to? I was like, yo, what the fuck?
It was like that.
What if
it was like that movie?
I said, what the fuck have I just walked in? I was like, you seem so cool like a second ago. I was like, and how about like I probably would have dated the girl.
Thank God you did. Thank God she only held off 2 days.
And then she, like, when are we hanging out again? I'm like,
yeah, next.
and that's the trick. You know what? You can't.
Next century.
You can't. Here's something you learn. If you don't want to talk to somebody anymore, and this is going to sound like fucked up, they're going to say, don't leave people on. Don't tell me what to do. Because I'll tell you why. No, and I'll tell you why. Because
you tell me why.
I used to be that guy.
Uh-huh.
That if I didn't like a girl anymore, I'd make it very clear and I'd end it.
Yeah.
Girls get crazy when you do that. Girls get real crazy when you do that.
I've learned that.
And then it becomes your problem that you wanted to be nice and end it. So you got to like lean off.
It becomes your problem.
No, I'm serious, bro. Am I wrong?
No, yeah.
Bro, the first time I learned that, I was like 16, man. I was like 16 and I was like, I don't like this. Like, we hooked up, I know, but like, I don't think we're really matching here. I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
That girl went insane. I only hooked up with her once. And ever since that day, I think I learned like, lean off.
Yeah,
go to cool, still talk to them, but like, I don't hook up with them anymore. I'm not like still hooking up with them trying to be them on, but like, I don't just drop them and say like, no more talking. Like,
Yeah, you can't.
You can't do that. That's what I'm
going crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. I think, I wonder, you guys tell me if I'm wrong for that, but I don't think I am. How about I know I'm not? Because it'll put you in a sticky situation if you want to just drop the wrong person. And I'm not saying normal girls. Like, normal girls will be like, fuck you, I'll leave. Like, you want to leave, I'll leave. And I respect the fuck out of that. The problem is, most girls aren't like that. Yeah. Some girls aren't. The wrong girls aren't like that. And they are going to make it you pay for leaving them.
Fair enough.
Has a girl ever made you pay for leaving her? She said, yeah. Then showed up to the next party looking all hot with a new guy. And you're like, I didn't mean to leave you, Stefania. You know? Do you think that...
I think a lot of things.
Do you think...
Indeed.
That girls like it...
In the butt?
No.
Most don't.
Most don't. They'll do it and have fun with it. But do you think girls... Do you think girls like being dominant sometimes?
Yeah. So I actually had an issue with this.
But like really dominant.
I haven't had an issue with that. Where like one girl was like, oh, well, like you liked, I know how much I like when you choke me.
What if I...
So I figured that you would like it. And I was like, no, whoa,
you.
don't fucking do that.
Go on.
Like I really hated it. Like I really, like she literally just did like a little 1-2. I was like, yo.
You were my brother.
Why, same thing happened to you?
I got choked and I said, get the fuck off.
Yes, that's exactly what I did.
Because you know what it is? And like someone when I talk about this again, I just got to bring it up. Because
someone called me a dick when I told them that.
Yes.
But like, bro, I'm in such a primal state of like, ooga, 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 ooga. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But like, I'm a very dominant person in the bedroom. Like, that's what makes me turned on. That's what I like.
Yeah, I love that shit.
So like when it was like flipped around on me, it was like it was hot, but it was hot because
I was.
But it was hot because of this, because I flipped it on her and like grabbed her wrist. Sort of
I got more dominant.
And got more dominant.
Yeah, me too.
Like it made me, and I didn't even do it on purpose.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
the thing. Like someone might be like, "Oh, like you're an insecure male. You wanna
I
always
just
be dominant."
genuinely
It's like,
didn't
dude,
like
it's just
it.
it's in my blood, dude. I gotta give it to these girls good. I gotta, you know what I mean? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, like, but then she, even afterwards, she was like, She was like, it was hot how like you took it and like.
Are you a big booty
got
spanker?
more dominant after it. What?
Are you a booty spanker?
I'm not a big spanker anymore, man. Like I'll do it because it's fun.
Like on the booty?
Yeah, no, you got it. Like give it a little tap.
No, it seemed like
There's nothing I love more.
Then
I got to show this again, don't I? What's your favorite position?
It was the same. We agreed it was the.
I'm gonna show them again because I got to show more people. You got to do this position. It's the best one.
Like this.
The best position to do.
I just did it.
Is guy or strap on, ladies, if you like that thing.
Whatever boats the float.
Whatever floats your boat from behind, and then the person receiving.
I just did it.
No, you didn't do it right.
I did.
I'm like tight.
I haven't did like
Turns
what the girl's
around,
supposed to do.
Right leg up. You ready? Like this. And then you get booty hole action and that action. All in one that's sitting. And then you hit it from the back. And then this, my shit doesn't move like that, obviously.
And then you can get like a nice titty jiggle on there.
But like you get boob, booty, ass shake on it.
And face.
that and face if she's
so like the time.
And that to me. Well, she's not pretty. You keep the face the other way. No, you don't got to do that. You just look the other way.
Oh, no pillow.
That body's looking. No, God.
Have you ever done the pillow?
I'm completely kidding, guys.
Have you ever done the pillow?
I'm joking.
Have you ever done the pillow? Pillow on the face? No. What the fuck? Yeah, not neither of mine. It's crazy. Yeah, nah.
Wait.
Not neither have I.
Wait. You got to tell me why you did that.
Neither have I.
Why'd you put a pillow on her face?
Well, so I was choking her. And it just seemed like, well, what else could I choke her with? So I grabbed like my hoodie that I just took off.
Yeah.
You know, put that there. She was like, yes. I was like,
oh, this is fun for you.
yeah, she was great. Yeah, she was loving it. So then I was like, all right, what else is around me? I was like, a fucking pillow. I've seen this in videos.
I've never seen anyone fucking.
And she was like, stop. I was like, oh, okay. I'm kidding.
Dude.
You've never put a pillow over a girl's face? It wasn't like a you're ugly type thing.
I've done
it was
maybe like playfully joking.
Yeah.
Maybe like playfully joking with a girlfriend, but like not
Yeah,
like
no, it wasn't.
sex.
No, it wasn't like
Were you sleeping with her?
Yeah. No, I didn't just. You know, I was mid-sex. No, you got to get your kinks up, man.
Dude, I don't think I need
shit.
to do that.
How about I just ordered something on Amazon, right? Super cool, $12. You're telling me you're gonna pass this up for $12? It latches her like this, wrist to ankle action. And then it latches the ankles to the head. So now she's kind of stuck in like one of these.
It's phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
So can I tell you what I've learned about girls and their orgasming?
Indeed, tell me.
I found out that women can come for up to 10 minutes.
Yeah, if you
for
just
an
keep
unlimited
going.
amount of time.
Yeah, never stop.
Didn't know this until I was dating one girl and I would have sex with her. And then the moment she would come, obviously I got to keep going.
Yeah.
But now she would get so tight that it would be hard for me to last.
Oh.
So then like it was only up until I could last and then she was done coming. There was one time I went in with a mission. And I said, I need to find out how long this goes.
Did you put a condom on? If you're going in there for a mission, you need a condom on. Because ain't no way anybody lasting like that.
But this was a girl I was dating for
Better
a long time.
man than I.
So, but I had a mission. But no, I decided like mid-sex. That's why I was like, let's find out how long this thing goes for. Because like it's been like I've done like up to a minute sometimes, and I'm like, dude, this like
she's still going.
And I don't know if every girl does this, but this girl did. It was insane.
Yeah.
And she starts coming, and I'm like, time to lock in. I'm like looking around. I'm like, think about grandma. Think about that. Like I can't come, right? Like I'm holding it back, and I'm like, oh, like dead babies. Like you know what I mean? No, I'm kidding. I didn't think that. that was too far. But like if you're a guy, you know what I'm saying. Like you have to think about the most outlandish shit so that you don't.
But just make sure you're not thinking of grandma while you come. Then we're gonna have some fucking.
We found out about our buddy who started thinking about his grandma. It was fucked up.
Don't be doing that.
Yeah, don't do that. But anyways,
stop thinking of that before you come.
No, but like my joking aside, my trick is like counting things in the room. Because then it takes. I'm like, how many light bulbs are in? 1,
of this
2,
amazing
3.
sex that's happening in front of you.
Yeah. So I'm doing my tricks. I'm getting it going, bro. I went on for like probably what felt like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't do it anymore. I finished. Dude, I couldn't believe how long she came for.
Just kept going?
But you know what? But this is the only time I ever did this. It was a lot of work. And I made it.
I'm sure.
But it was one of those moments post-sex where like afterwards, for like an hour, she was like this. You know they do the shakes?
Yeah, the little...
Dude, no, she was like, oh my God.
Little twitches every like 10
I've
seconds.
never seen someone so defeated after having sex with me. Ever in my life.
It was like a war.
But like it made me feel so like achieved because like I know how much I got out of her.
Yeah. I did that.
Like I did that.
I did that.
Dude.
What round 2 do you want? Because it don't look like you ready for that shit.
And that goes right back to there's no round 2.
Yeah, fuck out of here.
That girl wouldn't even ask for round 2 if it was a possibility for me. Because it wasn't, it's not bro, but that's what I mean. Like, everyone's like, yeah, me and my girl had sex 3 times last night. And I'm like, you're such a bitch.
You didn't.
No, you didn't. And even if you did, bro.
If you did, you were slapping her with your flaccid dick. That's what was happening.
My one-time sex is so powerful.
Yeah.
I get you to completion so many times that you're done. You don't want a round 2.
You don't even want a round 2.
You don't even want a round 2 because I finished you. I
just had 9 rounds. Of
I just made you come 3,
round.
4 times.
Yeah.
You're done. You don't need to go again. You're done. You're tired. You're out. So that's why, like, when I see these guys that are like, or like they're guessed up, like, my boyfriend had sex with me 3 times in one night. I'm like, okay.
Can I ask you
how? Like, were those 3 decent sessions?
No, they never are.
No, but that's it. They're 3. They're 3.
And then 2 like mediocrely dog
one
shit
decent
ones.
ones. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But like, I love an hour of the best sex ever.
Yeah.
And you're both done.
Yeah,
That's
I agree.
it. That's it.
I agree.
And shut the fuck up. It's not cool to have sex 3 times back to back. Fucking having mediocre sex 3 times back to back.
Can I ask you something?
Unless you're just fucking better than us.
Probably not.
Which
no
is
one's
not,
better than us.
if we're being honest. Come on.
Can I ask you something? Because it's something that happened. Something very.
I'm such a dick.
Yeah, you are a dick. Something very.
I hope people can tell when I'm kidding. I don't think they can. Go on. I'm sorry.
Something very. What's the word? Not ashamed.
Disgusted.
No, something like something happened and like people would make fun of you for it. Why my brain's not working?
Embarrass yourself?
Yeah, something very embarrassing happened to me the other day.
Okay.
I want to know if it's ever happened to you. This is a true story. Mm-hmm. God is my witness.
Okay.
I farted during sex, and it wasn't a toot.
I've definitely done that.
It was an aggressive like she heard it because she stopped.
I think I definitely have done that before.
And it was bad. And it was like a
going
crazy moment, and then it was like,
bro, listen, bro, come back. I
was like, fuck. And she turned around, she was like, it's okay.
It goes back.
Sure?
It goes back to you being confident, man, and the dominant man in the bedroom, bro. If you want to rip one out while you're hitting, bro, you rip one out while you're hitting.
Nothing too
and
dominant.
you don't even go like, sorry. You don't
a
make a weird
good gallon
face.
of air.
You look at her and you go,
exiting.
Don't even dare squint at what I just did, because that's normal.
Yo, you know what I found out?
You know what I found out?
Yo, dudes get tight at queefs.
That's what I was gonna go into queefs. I was just gonna go into queefs.
I love.
So on the same
I love a good pussy fart. A good. One of those.
Yeah,
Fucking,
I hate.
I want my eyelashes moving.
Girls get so embarrassed when they
girls
queef
get
in
insecure
front
about
of
it.
you. And I'm like, baby, this is all natural.
Wait,
I'm like, baby.
There's girls out there that just like people could control their farts.
Yeah.
They could suck in air into their puss
and
queef it out.
Yeah.
There was a
But
video.
Wait, let's stick on the topic of girls being embarrassed about it.
There was a video of a girl blowing out a candle with a pussy. It was crazy.
I want to let these women know that it's okay that they queef.
It's totally
because every girl that I've ever been with that has queefed during sex.
If you do doggy and you don't queef, that means I fucked up.
No, that's not true. Some girls are more prone to queefing.
Oh, yeah?
And it's a lot more easy for them to queef in doggy is what I found.
Yeah.
Like in doggy, it's a lot
yeah.
easier for air to build up in there and they queef. There was one girl I couldn't even
really
have sex with doggy because it was just queef.
Oh, it was just... It's honestly fun.
No, but you know why? But here's the reason I couldn't. I'm not saying because she was queefing. I'd have no problem with her queefing all over me.
Yeah.
The problem is there would be so much air buildup in her vagina that
it would like hurt her stomach, right?
No. It would, and this was the worst. Not that it was bad, but like the most I've ever seen a girl build up air in her inside herself, and I would know that air was building up because I would stop feeling the walls of her vagina.
Oh, and it would just be
because it would just be air.
Holy shit!
And if it stopped feeling as good for me, I know she was building up a queef, and I would be like, I'd turn her around, and she thought I had like a magic trick, and I'd be like, push out, and she'd queef. She's like, how'd you know?
You like go in there?
And I was like, I just know your body, baby. I know when you got to let one out.
Was it an aggressive one? Was it like a...
But now I know, but in future relationships, now I know what to feel.
Boring.
It's always the aggressive one.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
they're fun.
Yeah, they're fun. So so like now I know like in like relationships after that, I can kind of like feel when there's air build up and I'll tell them to push again, anybody that I'm going to be with in the future, it's not going to surprise you now, especially if you're watching this. But if I tell you to push, just know I felt a little air build up in there and it's all natural, baby. It's okay. I think we could end there. Is there anything you want to leave the listeners with?
Stay horny, my friends. Should that be my new thing?
Stay horny?
Let's
get a mug.
Like, Who's that guy? Like, I'm the most interesting man in the world.
Stay classy.
No, he's stay humble.
The Dos Equis guy?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Stay humble, my friends. I think he
I don't
says.
think he says that.
Stay horny, my friends.
He's the most interesting man in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So am I.
we hope you guys had a phenomenal time here because we absolutely didn't. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. No, we did. This is great. We love hanging out with you guys. But we're going to have fun. Let us know. Comment down below what topics you love hearing us talk about the most, who you want to see on the next episode. And we're going to skedaddle, and we're probably going to go just do some fucking chill-ass shit, dude.
Chill-ass shit,
and we
dude.
hope you guys do, too. We had so much fun. Your hosts, Peter and Gianni. Follow us on all platforms. Have a bunch of fun. Share it with a friend. We're going crazy. We're here to stay. 10 more seasons. Million seasons. And then you do that, and I just don't like it.
I thought we were going to have it blur out at that point.
Bye, everybody.